coming soon. I'm excited. Oh, you know what? I have surprise for him. So basically, sometimes, you know, um, sometimes, how do I say that? Anyway, I got a toothbrush for him for for when he's here. But he's never had one. You know, you always have to bring one with him. Charan! I even asked him what flavor he wanted, and he said strawberry. Strawberry one. But I think I'm gonna put them in a bag or something so that he kind of feels like he's opening a present. You know. And some lip balm. Hi, Guy. How are you today? Because sometimes his lips get dry, and I would tell him like, yeah, you should put this on your lips, and he's so super cute because he would actually be taking it so seriously, and he would be like, I need lip balm. It's so cute. I miss Kyrie. Hi, Michael Conkle. How are you today? I'm good, Guy. Wow, you're Filipino. You're really learning your Filipino well now, Guy. Oh, I want to eat some breakfast, but I don't know what I want. You know what I mean? Have you ever had those days where you're just so undecided? There's so much food in the fridge as well. Ooh. Oh, I ran out of the hot dogs. I was thinking hot dogs would be a good idea. I don't know what I want. I still have bacon. Bacon. Maybe I'd have bacon. I don't really want it in the microwave this time. I just want to fry it in a pan. Hi, DeAndre. Good morning. How are you today? Nice and sunny. Maybe I should bring my laundry out. Hey, oil and gas man! Yo, yo, yo! How are you today? I'm a new sub. Thank you for subscribing. Queen Christine, can you be my Easter present? Oh yeah, what are you guys doing for Easter? How are you, oil and gas man? What are you doing today? What's up? What's up? I want to bring that laundry out there. Can I do that like while you're there? Please, I'll be quick. Just because working. Oh, you're working today? What? How long do you have to work? Hi, Mako Salvalion. How are you today? Good morning. Hey, Slay Queen. Hi, Mira. Good morning. Wait, I will be very quick. Try to be very quick. Because I don't want to waste the sun. Look at the sun. How are you guys anyway? Like, what's up? What's happening? Any developments? I like your house. I might stop by later. Where are you from, King Lear? Nice view. Oh, thank you, DeAndre. Good morning, Joey. How are you today? We have a nice weather today. I'm just bringing out the laundry so it dries better. I like the smell of it drying outside. I did this laundry yesterday, but it rained, so it doesn't really feel like they're particularly dry at the moment. So I think it needs to dry a little bit more. Hi, King Monger, my hero. How are you today? Hair and that robe. I'm glad you like the robe. Hi, Zimdi. Hi, trending videos. Hi, Leshy. Wait a minute. One last thing, and then I'll be with you. Do you know why? I was trying to sort out a lot of stuff in my room, so I didn't really get down like downstairs. That's it. Ha, Hajin. What does that mean, Darius? Okay, let me read your comments now. Why did you retract your message, Mako? Hey, Slay Queen. Hi, Mirak. I like your house. Oh, nice view. Good morning, Joey. What time is it for you? It is 10 a.m. Walang gas man. What about you? What time is it for you? Hi, dear Christine. Hi, Leshy. Good morning. Hi, Joy Prashad. Hi, King Monger. It's a splendid view. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. It's really nice weather today. Hello from Germany. Hi, Zinti from Germany. I'm good. Relaxing day today. How about you? Um, yeah, I have my kid's baby brother. You know, they're coming over today. He's 4 years old. So I'm like, I better go live before he gets here. He's gonna be here around maybe lunchtime or something. Yeah, and then he's gonna be here until tomorrow. Anything you'd like to recommend to your newest sub? Recommend? What do you mean, DNJ? In what terms? I'm actually hungry. Maybe you want to recommend something to me. Is there some? Oh yeah, bacon. I'm gonna have bacon. I don't really feel like it. You know what I mean? But maybe I should eat it because it's already open. Hi, Barabanki girl. Guess it's laundry day today. I guess so. Oh yeah, actually, I can do some more laundry because the weather looks nice. I'm gonna check if it's gonna rain at all today. My sweet Jardy. Hey, from Australia. Hi, Anna from Australia. What time is it in Australia? Because I was asking my friend, like, because he's got a crypto miner. Do you know what that is like? You know, it's like a setup. I don't know if it's a miner for Bitcoin, maybe. But I went to Australia last time and I took a photo of it. And then I was like telling people on my live last time. And I was like, I don't even remember what it was mining. But I texted him, like, what is this again? what was it meant to mine? Is it Bitcoin? because I want to, because I said to the people who were watching, like, I'm gonna post a photo of it. So, like, so that you see what it looks like. Hola, amor. Hi, Bernardo from California. 4:08 a.m. Oh, wow. You wake up so early. Please return. What do you mean? Return where, Barbara Banky? Hi, Vish. Looking gorgeous. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. Where are you from? Today, I'm going to give you an award. For what, Joy? Looking so wow. Thank you. I'm glad you think so good, young lady. Hi, Captain Farron. Bacon. I'm so hungry. 4 a.m. in Texas. Oh, how come you're awaking, Ike? Are you working as well? Please return, please. Return where? Pepper and salt some of that juicy bacon and pipe it down your mouth. I don't know, Oil Gasman. Where are you from? Jake Mrak. I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. What about you? What's the message for the day? Any words of wisdom to share? Ooh, interesting. Hi, Stoic. Um, Learn to forgive yourself. When you make mistakes, don't get trapped in that. Like, that's only because that's something that happened recently. Like, someone I know accidentally booked a plane ticket, coming from the wrong place. And instead of beating yourself about certain things like that, take it as um, you can make mistakes. Anyone can make mistakes. And what's important to focus on is how do you um, repair the damages caused by that mistake. How do you repair the damages? How do you reduce the um, what's the term for it? Anyway, like, reduce the amount of hurt or damage or whatever that it might cost. How do you do that? You focus on that, and like, how do you make it right? Something like that. Instead of you know um, beating yourself up about it, because that's not really gonna do any harm. I mean, any good, or like finding someone to blame. You know, um, I think. Sorry, I keep losing my my thought process. Um, Mm. Oh, and focus on what can you do to avoid that from happening again? What can you do to make sure that does not happen again? What can you do to make sure other people won't make the same mistake? Those are the things that you can focus on. Mm, okay, if it comes back to me, I'll go get back to it. Never mind. Hi Bernardo, hola muy hermosa. Hi Carla Alberto, thanks so much. Hi Aaron, good morning. Hi World Respect. 7:09 p.m. In Australia. Okay, so he should be awake because I'm waiting for him to respond to me. Please return Bitcoin. Yeah. Is it for Bitcoin? Hi Zimdi. Oh, 11:10 p.m. for you. Where are you, Zimdi? Hey, sweetheart. Hi, Zarinder Kumar. Love you from India. Thank you so much, Yasan Frimpong from India. It's 2:40 p.m. in India. Oh, good. So this is a good time for you guys, isn't it? Hello, hey, sweetheart. Hi, Brabanki girl. Where are you from? I got 18.8 Bitcoin. It's very expensive at the moment. It's like 80,000 plus that, maybe $84,000 or something. How much is that? Hello from England. I'm going Philippines Bicol soon. Really, Darren Osborne? Super cool. When are you going, Darren? And how come? Why? What made you think of? Oh, I'm gonna go to Bicol. Please, your return, please. What do you mean? Where are you from? Words of wisdom. Every day is a vacation. I guess I guess maybe you can say that. Like that's a good one. Like try to treat every day as something that you can have fun from. You can take from out of it, out of every single day. Hmm. Are you Russian? No, I'm half Filipino, half English. Gonna sell it for 500. 500? I think what? That doesn't make any sense. It was showing me $84,000 for the Bitcoin. Hi, Surinder. Bacon is amazing. Hi, trending videos. Hi, Kewal. I'm watching you from South Africa. Much love this side. Hi, Deandre from South Africa. How's everything in South Africa now? You haven't had coffee yet, so I'll hold the jokes. Good idea, coffee. That's what I should have. You look extra beautiful today. Well, I'm glad you think so. You're a cutie patootie. Thank you so much, Aaron. You're so beautiful and amazing. Thank you so much, Bernardo213. Hi, gorgeous Yogesh. Good morning. Hi, Reese. Ginger Viking, how are you today? Good morning, you absolute goddess. Like and subscribe. Stop. Thank you for subscribing, Bernardo. Such a beautiful woman. No makeup, natural. You're a gem. Thank you so much, Aaron. Really, wow. Today is your day off. Yeah, yeah, kind of. Thanks for sharing your insights. Nicely said. So allow room for mistakes. Fail doesn't mean you failed. Fails are steps closer to achievement. I like that. Yeah. I guess actually you've said a lot more that might be helpful as well for other people. Like yeah, if you fail, learn from it. Basically, someone else also said um you only fail if you stop trying, because like let's say okay, you fail this test today, right? If you stop trying, then okay, that's the end of the story, right? Like the end. You actually failed. But okay, if you failed now and then you decide, what happened, why did I fail, and then find out what are the things that I need to learn, or what are the skills that I need to develop for me to be able to try again, or like to succeed next time, right? And then you try to work on those, and then you try again, and then you succeed. Now, the first time you fail doesn't matter anymore, does it? No, it's just become like a stepping stone for you to get to the success. How much? Hi, I'm not Epic Gaming. How much for the Bitcoin? When I saw, yeah, when I saw it online, right? Because I was looking. I'm not really an expert on it, okay? So I've just been recently looking at the markets and whatever, and I'm a newbie, and then um it's not even something that you can buy or trade or whatever. You can just invest on it. Excuse me, from my side anyway, I can just invest on it. um I haven't even tried yet. I haven't tried to see like how to do that, because it's a different part. It's like it's not the part where I am playing with at the moment. What I'm playing with at the moment is just stocks and bonds. I mean, just stocks, and like the ones that you can buy and sell, or like you can make pies of. um but that one I haven't meddled with yet. But I can see it. I can see how much it is, and it's showing like $84,000 or something. you know And apparently, like my son was researching it today, and he was like, they've set it up to actually not lose any value, So it will always go up. The only time it will probably go down is when nobody can find one. How was your weekend? My weekend has been good, busy. I went to a cowboy party yesterday. I just been doing a lot of house stuff, but I felt kind of tired yesterday, so I just kind of rested. Yeah, rested. Just some chores, laundry and bathroom cleaning stuff. Did you live in Japan before? Hi, I'm Wild. No, I went there to for a holiday, for a vacation. Just for a few days. I want to go back someday. How come? Why did you ask, M Wild? Have you been there? Hey, it's the milk. Hi, AMS. Kind of means you take you own. No, 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 you Gesh. It's a long story. You are so helpful. Well, I'm glad you think so, Bernardo. Namaste, Teens. How are you doing today? Hi, Nitish. How are you? Hi, Subhajit. I just summarized what you said, lol. I better you is a better us. We can't save the world by ourselves. We need each other. That's so true. You can't do things by yourself. See, that's another thing that you have to think about. You know how sometimes you get annoyed by people. But you know what? You should be grateful that they are there, no matter how annoying they are, because you can't do everything yourself. So at least there's someone there doing that, whatever it is that they're doing. 80K now, Bitcoin. Yes, exactly. Hi, Jake Marak. Like done. Thank you so much, Subhajit. Grace you. Thank you so much, Stoic. Hi, Mohit. Like and subscribe done. Thank you so much, Filmula Studios, for the like and subscribe. Really? Yes. Column. Hi, Column. I have a lot when I was a child. Are you feeling unwell? I see you're coughing. I know. I have this allergy, whatever. I don't even know if it's an allergy. You know what? I'm gonna get it checked because I'm not so sure anymore if it's an allergy. Me and my friends did it for fun. Really? So, well, find out. Don't sell it like that. Like, you might get a lot more for it, Bernardo. Like, what if one is actually $86,000? Like, be careful. How long does it take you to prepare yourself for an what? Hi, Kuji Wilkins. Hi, Ozias. How are you today? Bom dia. Hello, Patrick Norman. I would have went to the cowboy party. I got my hat and boots. Have you? Have you? Where do you wear it, King Jonathan? Do you like being around people? I don't like people. Yeah, I'm a very social person, Stoic. I guess everyone will have their own personality. Some people don't really like people around, and I guess sometimes when you find a job, right? Like sometimes those are the things that they consider. Like, do you like being around people, or are you more like a lonesome type of worker? I like being around people. Yeah, yeah. I'm a very social person. You started your job on Wednesday. I'll start on Wednesday. Good morning, beautiful. Hi, Mr. 313. Good morning. How are you today? Love, hate relationship with people. Is that what you have? 619 Goti. You know what? Because I've always been around people, when I was growing up. I guess that's why I'm used to it. There was even a point in my life where I felt that being alone was like scary, because I wasn't used to it. Like I grew up in a household where there's a lot of people, like even my room does not have any privacy, because there's a lot of you sharing one room, you know. That was in the Philippines, you're like five people in one room, or something like that. So I got used to that, I got used to being around people. But now, obviously, I've gotten over that. Like I've already gone through a phase where I started to appreciate your alone time. It's actually nice to have some alone time, some peace and quiet, and do your own thing, no one else. Um, and you can do things that, no one is watching, run around naked. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But you know exactly what I mean, right? Like there are times when you're alone in your house and then there's things that you can do around the house that, no one is there to watch. And like, wow, you have so much freedom, right? I see you are very busy these days. Yeah, always. Okay, because there a young lady that had a YouTube channel that Filipina just look like you gorgeous and beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, M Wild. Oh, maybe it was me then when I went to Japan, M Wild. You think so? Yes, Bernardo. Don't sell it like that, just like that. Find out first. Search it. Search it, Bernardo. And then, um, wait, how do you even have it? Like, sell it on the platform where, like, how you got it from, or I don't know. I'm not really sure. Um, how do you, I don't know how you sell it, but make sure you get all the information before you get rid of it, because you might be very rich right now, Bernardo, and you don't even know it. Like, be careful, don't give it to anybody, don't give it to anybody, okay? Just search, like, find out all the information. Oh my gosh, your world might change in overnight, Bernardo. Hi, Jander Ferreira. How are you today? I'm not feeling well since 2 to 3 days weakness, and also not well for your face saying that. Oh, you're not. Why? What's wrong, Nitish? Maybe you're tired. Congratulations on your big day today. Not yet, Mr. 313. Sorry, I did think officially it was the 14th, but when I looked on my schedule, it was Wednesday that was there. Yes. Hi, Deadpool. How are you today? Siyempre, Linda Princesa. Hi, Jennifer. I don't wear it yet. Waiting on your voice. Is it what? King Jonathan. I'm Marvel. Hi, Deadpool. Marvelous. Nice. Your husband is a lucky man. I don't have a husband, Bernard. I'm divorced. I'm divorced. So you enjoy your own company. Yeah, yeah. Like, there are times when I like, what I've discovered over time? I like to have a balance. You know, I like to have like, I like to socialize with people, but at the same time, there are times when I like some of my alone time. Does that make sense? And I think it's nice to have a little bit of both. You know, I'm bisexual as well. No, I'm joking. No, I am. I actually am. It's nice to have like okay, sometimes, because if you're always around people all the time, like, you won't have that peace, you won't have that quiet, and there's things that you can do or you can enjoy when you're alone, like, you can fully concentrate on certain things that you want to do, and that's nice, right? And then, but then, if you're always alone, like, there's no one to talk to, it would be nice, like, it's nice to actually go out there in the world and see what people are up to, what people are doing, um, be able to exchange ideas with them, learn from each other. I like that as well. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And it's like, it creates, it makes it not so boring. Hi, Jander Ferreira. What about you, Stoic? Do you enjoy your own company? Hi, Forever Pod. Sought the business now. Only half, though my brother owns half because I couldn't get the loan off the bank. Oh, how come? Why? Why couldn't you get the loan? They wouldn't let you. But at least it's sorted now. So what's the next step, Patrick Norman? Oh my gosh. I'm her husband. Bot. Okay, good, good, good. Good. Are you having a good day? Oh, right. Okay, so you half and half it because you couldn't get the whole thing. But that's good. Okay, what's the next step, Patrick Norman? Are you having yeah, well, it's just starting forever pod. But I'm happy because I had a good, like, well, I communicated with my old workplace, and I really like the way that they have responded to me. And oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna have a good workplace. You know. Hello from Massachusetts. Hi, Bri guy. How are you today, girl? It's my first time on your live. You got cool eyes. I see a sort of calmness and sadness in your eyes. Though Romeo, this side. What's your name and where are you from? Hi, Romeo DiCaprio. That's a very clever name. My name is Christine. I live in North London, but I grew up in the Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English. What about you, Romeo? Where are you from? Hi, Mamon Khan. You're a wonderful princess. Thank you so much. Congratulations. You have kids. Yeah, I have 2 kids. Bernardo, where are you from? I like your accent. Thank you so much, Bri guy. I think, did you hear? I just mentioned it. I lost mine. You lost what, Bernardo? Your kids? Hi, Jander Ferreira, bisexual lol. Hi, 619 Gotti. How are you? I miss my daughter. Oh, you lost your kids. How come? Hi, Absi313. Hi, lady. I'm Absi. Hi, Absi. Where are you from? Bye, bye, Linda Princess. Hi, bye, Jennifer. You're bisexual. I see. Well researched. 99% are subconsciously. See? I bet you didn't know this fact, but I guess now you know. Thank you for the information, Romeo. I've heard something like that before, though. Te amo. Thank you so much, Jennifer Ferreira. Hi, Mom and Can. You in England? Yes, I am in England. What about you, Bernardo? I miss both of my daughters. Hi, Rodolfo Valdez. So, what happened with your kids, Bernardo? And your kids, Rodolfo? I love you, my love. Thank you so much, Jander. I'm from Iraq. Nice to meet you, Absi from Iraq. How's everything there? People who like being around people usually are demanding of other people's time. They usually can sit alone with their thoughts. Um, I don't think so. It's like not everybody, not everybody. Um, I guess there are phases in your life, like there are phases in your life where you will have that, like, you will have that feeling. I don't know if you had experienced that in the past, but I have experienced that in the past, where I'm like, I constantly have to get, like, had someone to talk to or constantly have something happening, you know. But I still feel that way now, but I can do that with myself, like I can constantly do something by myself. I feel like I have some sort of ADHD, you know. Um, but what am I gonna say? Um, Sometimes it's just showing genuine interest, showing genuine interest in other people. It's not, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Stoic. My name is Absi. Nice to meet you, Absi. Weather is changes here from winters to summers. There's just a lot of different types of people out there. Um, and I always feel like alone. Maybe that's why tens. Oh, right. The weather change. Yeah, it could affect your health. Drink plenty of water, nutrition. Make sure that you have plenty of rest as well. Bye, Jander. You have got a wonderful day and blessed one. Thank you so much, Bernardo. I don't know, understand this language. I'm sorry. I inbox your Instagram. I have my money together to take you on a date next month. King Jonathan, I cannot promise you that I will go out with you. I know that, you know, don't take it in a bad way. Like, don't take it as like, oh my gosh, I got rejected. I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. But I want you to see it on my side. Like, imagine I do a lot of live streaming, right? And I have like my content available out there. And imagine if I say yes to every single person that asks me, right? Gonna be very dangerous, isn't it? Like, what if one time there's this person that's dangerous? I shouldn't do that. So, what I have decided to do so that I don't risk my own safety. If people want to actually meet me in real life, but I do meet and greets once a year. It's every 8th of April at 2 p.m. at Hyde Park by the Peter Pan statue. I will be there whatever happens between 2 to 3 p.m. I'll be there. If someone does turn up, then I will be like, okay, let's go hang out. Maybe I'll take you around Hyde Park or something. But other than that, I would generally not, will say, no, I'm sorry, I can't meet you anywhere else because I think that's kind of dangerous. At least what I have planned is something that I know, I've planned it. I chose the place, I chose the time. Um, and anyway, um, but I think it's good that you're try. I think it's good that you try. If you want to go and um, chase somebody, you should. I'm glad that you have the strength to go and do that. But I'm so sorry that it's like, I cannot say yes to you. Subscribe, Christine. I will see you around. I hope you have a great day and brightens others' days as well. Thank you so much, bye guy. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Arif. Hey, Kal. And I don't want to give you false hope. You know, um, I am Italian, but I live in the USA. DiCaprio is a very common Italian name. Really? DiCaprians are very cool, though. What's your name, cool girl? I hope you're not Adriana or Carolina. Why not? What's wrong with Adriana or Carolina? Are they your ex-girlfriends' names? My name is Christine. Excuse me. And do you know why I said I laugh with the Romeo DiCaprio? Because I thought it was very clever. I thought you did it as um like from the movie. Wait, what's the actual title of that movie? Leonardo DiCaprio starred Romeo in that film. What title did they actually give it? Is it Romeo and Juliet at the time? I mean, I'm not sure if they actually stuck with Romeo and Juliet. Maybe they did. Yeah, maybe it was. So Romeo and Juliet, the modern version, right? Um, it starred Romeo na Leonardo DiCaprio. So that's why I was laughing when I read like, oh, Romeo DiCaprio. So is that actually your name? Next step is work hard and save up for a house, love. I have all my ex-boss's clients now, so it's easier for work. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, so oh my gosh. So you wait, your office is set up now. Like you have all the employees? Like, do you have to hire employees? What color are your eyes? I don't know. I think it might be hazel. What do you think? I love my own company. Me, myself, and I get along. I couldn't ask for anything better. I prefer leaving words of wisdom to people on the internet, people in public air. Oh, I'm sorry that you have that experience, Toy. But I guess at least you have the internet as like a way of connecting with the people. I guess that works as well. What is your channel about? Hi, SM Blogs. My channel is about everything that I have interest in that I want to share with a lot of people. Because, and I'm like, I feel like I have ADHD. Mm, I get bored easily and like get distracted a lot. So I have a little bit of everything that I'm interested in. So like, if you notice, if you look at my videos, you will see that um I will have karaoke singing videos because I'm Filipino. We love karaoke in the Philippines. And also like people do like to request songs. So I'm like, okay, like you know what, let me do these songs for you. And then um and I do enjoy it. I enjoy the karaoke. And I also do some travel, when I love traveling, my lifelong goal for myself is to travel to as many countries as I can before I get too old for it. So I guess I get to keep a log of that, here on YouTube, kind of document it like a proper nurse because I'm also a nurse. Oh, yeah, and that's another thing, as a nurse, I work in the operating room, and there's so many things I see there that I find very, very interesting, especially because my favorite specialty is orthopedics. And in orthopedic surgery, our equipment are so super cool. So you will see that all of that in my channel. You see a bit of traveling, you will see a bit of like our equipment at work, like um the systems that we use to fix fractures. um what else have I got on my channel? And I do regular lives. I like connecting with people. I like the idea that in real time I get to talk to you, like right now, like I get to see your comment and I get to respond to it. I love that, and I really take um I put a lot of worth in that. So I do make sure that I get the chance to do that, like I do 4 times a week lives like this, like talk to you, read your comment, respond to your comment. What else is my channel about? Basically everything, yeah, everything that I like. It's kind of like my canvas, I guess, like a witness to my life. No, and at the same time, like a way to keep all the memories, a way to keep all the files, that where you're gonna keep all these pictures and videos. Yeah, I have it on my YouTube. And it's easy to search in the future. You could just type. I could just type tin spans, and I could just type which place, and I could go back to that memory. Excuse me. And then yeah, kind of like I feel like this is my art. This is my artwork. I have my YouTube is my canvas. And what about your SM blogs? What is your channel about? Double Tap is free and shows Christine support. Thank you so much, Bright Guy, for trying to get people to support me. Hi, PDD. Hi, Yanni. Hi, Killer Croc. Hi, Muxio and Ulok Nimo and Son and Rodolfo Valdez and Tyron the Kid, Tyler H. Mad Dog! Good morning, Mad Dog. Hi, Grey Wolf. Welcome back. Someone gave her a drug. Who? Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Bernardo. I thought when you said you lost them, like you just from custody or something. I'm so sorry to hear that. How old was she? How's life in England? Are you enjoying the blood pudding like a vampire? You know what? To be honest with you, I haven't tried it. But we have something similar in the Philippines. It's called dinuguan, kind of like black pudding. I don't get why British people love blood pudding, which is made of real blood. It's called black pudding, but it is made of real blood. I guess you guys qualify to be called vampires. She was 18. Oh, it's like you read my mind. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Bernardo. You know what? My son is turning 18 this year. Favorite planet? Saturn. I don't know why. Ever since I was young, I've always thought that it is super cool because it's got that ring, no other reason. I just thought that it's very pretty. I just thought that it's very pretty with a ring on it. Hi, Roggins. What's up? Wait, do I know you from before? You need American boyfriend. Hi, Grey Wolf. You only told me yes. You don't owe anything like that, I think. You're doing, oh, what do you mean, Tyron the Kid? Good old red, white, and blue baby. Oh, you're from America. Whereabouts? Justin for Austin. Justice. Who is that? Critical Rick. Shout Mistins. Hey, Mad Dog. Well, obviously not all people, however, had a good majority of people are with. They say they're lonely. They actually have a lot of people to go to. It stems from not appreciating what they. Actually, you're absolutely right, Stoic. But also, I think Stoic that we have swing like kind of like mood swings in like even if we appreciate like we have the ability to appreciate what we have, there will be times that we will just have in a like we will go in a low mood, you know. I have noticed that, you know, I've noticed that with a lot of people. I've noticed that with myself as well, you know. And it's not like in general you're not happy, but you will just go into this mood, and I don't know what puts you in there. Like maybe sometimes you're just a little bit bored, you know. Maybe you're just like it's just the same thing over and over again, and you just want a little bit of like sometimes it's just a loss of inspiration, you know. Like you just need a little bit of inspiration at that particular moment, you know what I mean. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing too. I have a fun day today. Going to have you are going Yes, I'm going to have a fun day today. I hope I have enough energy. I'm teaching him how to catch. He's still a bit scared of the ball. You know, like he closes his eyes. Like I'm talking about Kyrie. Like he closes his eyes, you know, and I keep telling him, eyes on the ball, baby. I like try not to close your eyes. You have to watch the ball, okay? You know, it's not gonna hurt you. Don't worry. Like just try to catch it. Are you okay? I really hope you seem very. I'm okay, Tyron the Kid. Where are you from, Tyron the Kid? Hello, Luluan. Hi, Ulokin Molutan. Hi, Bernardo. You're in Barcelona? You could told me on Instagram how you felt. Oh, King Jonathan. No, I didn't. What do you mean? I'm sorry, King Jonathan. I think it's a general thing for everybody, King Jonathan. I haven't checked my Instagram yet. But for everyone, like I will say it to everyone, it's the same thing, you know. I'm not going to agree to go and see somebody. I'm so sorry. I hope that you didn't feel like I embarrassed you. You don't know any of those weirdos. Who are they? What are they? I know, Rodolfo Valdez, exactly. That's what I mean, you know. I have to be careful. Hi, Ulomilo. Life should be greater rather than long. Hi, son. Yes, experience what you can experience now. Romeo and Juliet, yes. Ulok? No. Favorite galaxy? The Milky Way. Because we're in it. SM Vlogs. But why didn't I choose Earth, right? Because we're in it. Hi, Killer Croc. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my channel. Nah, it's all good. We need sometimes. That's true, Stoic. We do need that sometimes. Because it makes life more colorful. It makes life more meaningful. And sometimes when you know what I've noticed? Sometimes when you're in a disagreement with somebody, or like, you know, you're starting to clash with somebody, when somebody is worse, when someone out there is worse. Like, let's say, for example, you're friends with somebody, right? And you're starting to like clash or something, you know. And then there's somebody else out there that's worse. All of a sudden, they're not as bad. Or like all of a sudden, you get along again, you know, because you have one common enemy. That's terrible, isn't it? But it's true. I'm telling you, it's true. It's like something that commonly happens in social dynamics all the time. So your name is Christine, and the name of my very first girlfriend was Christina. Really, life comes in a full circle, I see. So I'm gonna call you Christy from now on. You seem to be an artist, though. What do you do? I'm a nurse in the operating room, Romeo. What about you, Killer Croc? What does that mean, Mois Muxio? Song Beautiful Eminem. Oh yeah. Oh, you can relate to that song, Bernardo. Bye bye, Tin's going to sleep. Bye, Nitish. I hope you sleep well, and I hope that you get better soon. Hi, Killer Croc. Do you have a boyfriend? No, not at the moment, PDD. Yeah, Romeo is a very historical acclaimed name. Okay, for your honor, both of us would be called Romeo and Christine from now on. Oh my gosh. Said hi. Hi, PDD. Yeah, I have 3 employees. My sister will do all my taxes. Oh my gosh, that's super cool. How come your sister has a lot of knowledge in the taxes, whatever? Is she an accountant or something? This channel comment section is where I will rage against the forces of darkness. Um, do you have a boyfriend? Where's your coffee? Oh yeah, I should have a coffee. Should I visit the earth? Sure, SM Vlogs. The channel is all about the things she do, singing and working. I'm not Epic Gaming. Hi, I'm not Epic Gaming. Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have ADHD? You feel like you have to talk all the time to feel comfortable and it feels overwhelming sometimes? No, I don't really feel like I have to talk all the time. Um, but I feel like I need to do constantly be doing something, like I feel like I need to um like I get bored, if I'm not doing something, it's like in my mind I always have to be productive, like I have to constantly be doing something productive, or better yet, like be multitasking. That's how I feel, but not necessarily always talking. But I guess here on live I would always be talking because I'm reading all your comments. Let me read all the comments as well, actually. Hi, Alina. Hi, GK. Hi, Mr. Chicken. Hi, Film Mula Studios. Hi, Dari Berry. Hi, Fred. Hi, Atheist. Hi, Deepu. Hi, Kratos. Kratos. Hi, very decent guy. I remember you. Hi, Cool. Cece. Hi, Cece. Hi, Taufik. Hi, Shiny and Tiny. I was told I have early in my life. You have ADHD, and is that how you feel? Yeah, like you have to constantly talk. I did feel like in the past, Tyron the kid, that I had the experience where like I couldn't control. This is one of the things that I had to overcome. Okay, this was one of my challenges in life, like how to stop. Like there's a time when I feel like I have to stop myself from talking so that you allow other people to talk as well, and I had that, like I was bad at that before, like when while they're talking, something that they say will remind me of something, and I have this strong desire to like say it right now because otherwise I will forget, you know and but that is rude, that is like you're talking over somebody, and you're not even letting them finish, and I did not realize that, and during that time, and that's one of the things that I had to like stop myself, like, okay, let the person finish, hold on to your thoughts, right, so you don't lose it. Hold on to this, and I have to keep repeating the same thing over and over again in my mind. Okay, about this topic, remember, let's say for example it was about coffee, right? Coffee, but you're letting them talk. That's how I managed to that's how I managed to I'm still listening, okay. I guess I'm still listening to what they're saying, right? But in my mind, I'm still like, trying to remember, like hold on to the thought of this, what I want to say next, because otherwise I might forget. And then Tyron the kid, like, is that something that you like struggle with? Should I tell about my planet and race? Go for it, SM Blogs, to do what you want to do. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend at the moment. Hold them close. They grow up so fast. I know, Bernardo. I do. Like, that's one of the things that I tell to everybody, who have kids. Each moment counts, Um, savor each and every moment of it, while they're there. Not just with kids, but with the people around you. Like, now, I just moved jobs. Like, the people that I was with, in that workplace, who knows, how long after I see them again. You know what I mean? So the people that are around you right now, they're not gonna be there all the time. A lot of things change. People move. Um, People get sick. People die. There's so many things. There's so many factors that are involved. Or you might change. You might move, or you grow apart. Whoever the people that are around you right now, you know, savor the moment with them, because maybe this particular moment that you have with them right now is probably, you don't know if you're gonna have it again next time. Although sometimes life makes us feel like, oh, they're always there, oh, that's just my neighbor, and then you move, and then all of a sudden you don't see them anymore, or like, oh, I'm gonna see this person tomorrow. I always see them every day, something like that. That's one of the things that I want to pay attention to nowadays. We are dead or friends per energy being existing since the formation of the universe from C2 planet. Are you really a nurse? Yes, shiny and tiny. I am. What about you? What are you? What do you do? We are monitoring touring this region for. Do you have mood swings and find it hard to stay satisfied and focused? Not really mood swings. The only time that I would find it difficult to focus is like when there's so many things, that I'm thinking about that I want to do, but I have managed to find a way to go to overcome that. Like my way of overcoming that is like, okay, when everything seems to be a clutter, right? I just pause, I give myself some time, don't do anything right now, and like try to figure things out in your mind, what, and prioritize everything, like what is the main priority at the moment, what is the urgent thing that you need to do right now, start from there. And then, okay, this is something that I really need to do right now, otherwise the consequences are so great, and then what are the things that, oh, you know what, even if you don't do it for a week, it's fine, probably, so that way I get to organize my thoughts, and then I manage to focus again. Hi, Taufik. Hi, Taryn, the kid from Canada. I love natural girls without makeup. Thank you so much for appreciating my natural look. Cool. It's too hot here and I have flu. Oh no. Very decent guy. I'm sorry to hear that. Drink plenty of water. Hi, Mr. 313. Hi, Bendahe. Hi, Deepu. Um, Hi, Kim Coco. Welcome back. Hi, Bande. Hi, Waylon Baker. Hi, Mook. Okay, I think almost there. Wait, sorry, I'm reading the comments, but I'm trying to read each and every comment. Osman Ranmita. Hi, Kratos. So hi, atheist. You're so beautiful. Thank you so much, friends. Morning, Dana. Nice forehead. Thank you so much, Mr. Chicken. Hi, Filmula Studios. Can you do a backflip? No, I'm terrible at that, Mr. Chicken. I can't even do a handstand. Hola, pretty Pinay lady. Hola, GK. How are you today? You're so pretty. Thank you so much, Alina. I'm glad you think so. Lol, for real. It's easy to spot. It makes it easier on us on how to deal with. You can entertain them or ignore them. Sometimes it's fun messing. I guess so. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It depends on your mood. Like, can you be bothered right now? Do you have time right now to mess with them? Don't. But I don't go far. Otherwise, I become. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, make sure that you don't become the one. I understand what you're saying. I mean, also sometimes it helps to because sometimes people become like that, I think we become like that too, it depends on what you're going through right this very moment. I got 3 beach clubs because sometimes a lot of things are just happening all at the same time, and maybe it's hard for you to cope with it, and then you end up being like an a-hole. So I'm into clubs and investment business. So you wanted to be a nurse, or was it something else that you wish list? I guess you want to be a singer. No, no, no. I did not want to be a singer. I didn't want to be a nurse. I was thinking of going to the military. My very first wish was I wanted to be a maid. I don't know why. Okay. A babysitter. Because it seemed like it was so much fun being around kids. And I guess I've always really liked being around kids. And until now, I still feel that way. But then I was thinking I wanted to be in the military for some reason. And then I was thinking that I wanted to be a teacher, but my mom, well, I grew up in the Philippines, and in the Philippines it's like it's really pushed, like your parents really push you to be a nurse. And like it's like in there the mindset is if you become a nurse you will definitely not be have a hard life, something like that. Okay, and then anyway, my mom said that well, if you become a nurse, then you will have some training in like medical side or something, and then you will be more valuable in the military if you ever do join the military. Um, and then she was like, if you become a nurse, you will be you can teach nursing, but then you have another option, like you're a nurse at the same time you can teach nursing if you really want to be a teacher, and then another thing is like oh, you will be like a maid to the doctor. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. My gosh, you're so serious. Yeah, my sister has had her own business before, so no. She knows. Oh, that's good. That's good. Really? Wait. Can I ask how much you pay her? I don't know. I just out of curiosity, Patrick Norman. I just don't know, What's up here from Kentucky? Hi, Wayne Bigger from Kentucky. Hi, Kuko. Cici, hi, Cook. I know. Oh, you noticed that. I know. I have to just stick with Cece. Hi, Cece. You remind me of Shimgal from Lord of the Rings. I have to search who that is. I don't remember who that is anymore. By the way, Christine, your eyes are quite expressive. They're giving out your story very evidently. You should stop looking at the screen constantly. Otherwise, I will read you through your eyes. Hey, where are you from? Hi, Kem Coco. You're tricking me again. You're tricking me again. You just did this to me yesterday. I'm back. Do you meditate? Um, well, I try, right? But I told you, like, I have some sort of ADHD, right? And it's hard for me to. But you know what I do now so that I could really meditate, like, successfully? I do it while I'm sunbathing. Because in my mind, it's like I'm doing multitasking, you know? Because it's like, okay, I'm having some vitamin D, right? And I'm getting tanned at the same time, I can meditate. So I guess that, because if I'm just meditating, it feels like I'm wasting my time, not really, because I know that it's good for your mental health, right? But there's still that part of me, that's knowing, like knowing as in like GNAW, like no, knowing at me saying like, you're just laying there, are you wasting time, but if there's a lot of benefits altogether, it's like, yes, yes, I think that's a good idea. That's very productive. You are getting some vitamin D, you are getting your mental health sorted out, meditating at the same time you are getting a tan, truly a lovely lady. Thank you so much, Aaron. Yo, Christine, thanks for your time. Thanks for your insights. Never stop being crazy. Thank you so much, Stoic. Thanks for popping by and have a good rest of your day. You're right. I do have a lot of money. Thank you for telling me I was going to give it for 500. Woo! I am so glad I helped you, Bernardo. Go and get your money. Make a life for yourself. Go out there, Bernardo. See ya. Bye, Stoic. What's your name? My name is Christine Dipo. Wise words, madam. Thank you so much, Bande. How old are you? Like 24. I'm 39, Bernardo. I'm turning 40 this year. What about you? How old are you? How was your meet and greet? Nobody came. Nobody came, mad dog. Never take a moment for granted. We don't have to be super serious, but we should pay closer attention to the time we have. It's precious. Yes! Yes, definitely. Even yourself, you are like this, only this particular moment. Isn't that creepy? Like, a little bit, like even just plus 4 hours, you're already a different person, because you've already learned something a little bit more, you've already experienced a little bit more, you've already aged a little bit more. So, savor this very moment right now. Smart and beautiful, good combo. Thank you so much, Bandejo. I'm glad you think so. Live for yourself and kids. Thank you so much, Bernardo. How old? Me? I'm 39. What about you? I'm turning 40 this year. Harry, whenever I pop in, you're just spitting straight wisdom. Thank you, Cam Coco. You are so super sweet. Thank you for appreciating me. Hi, LLLL. Hey, Empress, does she wait for me to play? What does that mean, Chris? Hello, watching in Kuwait. Hi, Trips, vlog from Kuwait. How are you today? Do you be my soldier? Allow me to command you. Do you want me to control you? Wow. Ooh, what are you into, Chris? Yo, hey, Drowning Vlogs. How are you today? What's your Instagram, Christine? I'm gonna add you up. My Instagram is tinspence_Spencer. Do you think China and America are gonna fight in the Philippines? I don't know. I don't know. I hope that they manage to sort out whatever. But oh my gosh, China is so big right now. My goodness. Their companies are doing very well, worldwide. And guess what? We were researching Bitcoin at the moment. They are the highest, how do you call it? Like investors in there or something. Like they hold a lot of the percentage of that Bitcoin, which is really high right now, and which doesn't seem like it's gonna go down at all, So China is doing very well. Yeah, 400 pieces per. Okay, that's not bad. She has a job, so yeah, that's really good. Yeah, because she just has to do your taxes, right? Like every month. So basically, that's her. Like she just has to do it every month, right? Is that right? Did she open her heart to show her master? No, Chris. Pinay ka ba pretty host? Opo, Chib's vlog. I would gnaw at your cheeks every morning and kiss them every night. How are you today, Mr. 313? Hi, Krishna. How are you today? 37th July. You're 37 and you're turning 38 in July. Is that right? I'm turning 40 in September. Instagram ID? Yes, my Instagram ID is tinspence_Spencer. Do you wish to submit? What does that mean? You look amazing. Thank you so much, Bernardo. I'm glad you think so. I'm 30 this year. It's weird if I have a crush on you. No, that's something that will flatter me. That's like, woo, yes. I still got it. You know what I mean? Because I guess one of the fears that we have is getting old, right? Or like not being, um, I guess when you feel like you can't attract anybody anymore, it kind of feels like you're not part of the group anymore. You know what I mean? It kind of makes you feel like, um, I don't know, in, I'm trying to think of the word for it. Irrelevant. It almost makes you feel like you're irrelevant. So I'm happy. Like, if, oh, I have a crush on you. Yes. Thank you very much for having a crush on me. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, Sam. How are you today? You probably lose to China, especially their allies. Hopefully, they're not fighting. Well, I know that they're having this tariff issue at the moment, but maybe because Trump wants, to keep the money within the country. Maybe he wants you guys to mm, buy within like your own. It's like um appreciate your own goods. Appreciate locally made products, something like that. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Like and subscribe, Miss Open to reward me. What? I am not going to open anything. I'm not here to open anything. Hi, John Opar. Galing. Thank you, Chips Vlog. Yeah, that's right. You look so young. Thank you, Sam. Hello, Tamsak. Hi, Wilson HG Mix. If you were fruit, you'll be a fine. John Opar, that's actually really good. Aw. Hi, Jonathan T. Miso. MLSO host watching Saudi Arabia. Hi, Wilson from Saudi Arabia. Go to sleep, you. I don't have to sleep. It's like 10 in the morning or like 11. Speak your truths. Hi, Deandra. You are separated. Yes. Let me tell you, you are amazing. Thank you so much, Bernardo. Tins, please, you are so attractive both inside and out. Your thirst trap on Instagram in the pool made me feel some kind of way. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I remember that one. Ooh, Cam Coco. I can't believe you are 39. You look 20. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. I beg her to wave. Why? Why? Wave like this? Wait, what kind of wave? Wave like that or wave? What wave? Did you finish your laundry though? Yeah, I did my laundry yesterday. And you know what? Actually, when my son is here, I don't really need to do that much laundry. Like versus if my daughter is here, like if they're both here, obviously I'll have to do more. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is my daughter uses a lot more clothes than my son. That's the bottom line. I remember the days when my son would have like one pair of clothes or like one like I would do the laundry and I have like one item of clothing for my son and I'm like, do you even change your clothes? Anyway, I don't really need to do that much laundry right now. OMG, you're angelic. Thank you so much. But I'll probably do some laundry. You will also attract people your personality has no look rather than feeling that is so internally beautiful. You are so sweet, Mr. 313. Hi, Dreams Vlog. Hi, Akilesh. OMG, thank you so much. You made my dream come true. What dream? Wave? OMG, you don't look like you have kids. Thank you so much, Bernardo. Anyway, my son is here. Look, say hi. Can they say hi to you?
I don't know.
There you go. That's my son. Anyway, bye everybody. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna have breakfast with my son. And also their baby brother is coming over. My ex-husband and his partner asked for a favor. Like, oh, can you look after their 4-year-old for like a few days? So like today and tomorrow. So I guess I will see you on. Oh my gosh, my first day and my new job is on Wednesday. So I guess I will see you on Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. VST. You can be with me and like, cheer me on. Like, good luck. Good luck on your new job, bro. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for coming and being here with me. Hi, Mr. 313. Bye, Mr. 313. Bye, Joe Blackwell. Bye, Cam Coco. Bye, Bernardo. Nice to meet you today. Bye, Chris. Bye, Akilesh. Go and get your money, Bernardo. Bye, DeAndre. Bye, Trips Blog. Bye, Chris. Bye, Sam. Bye, Deepu. Bye, Wilson. Bye, Jonathan. I don't really know who else is there. Mad Dog, if you're still there, goodbye. Giggity. Donnie. Do I know you, Donnie? When you wait for me, I'm so happy. How open does she allow? No, I don't open anything. Have a blessed night. Okay, thank you so much, Bernardo. Bye, hun. Enjoy. Bye, Mr. 23. See ya, Mills fans. Bye, Cam Coco. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, Bernardo. 6 a.m. What we're going to do? Oh, nothing. Just hang out with me. Oh boy, excited. Yes, good luck. Patrick Norman, you too. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you so much, DeAndre. We'll celebrate. I finally be get to be with you without the with you. About time. Damn. What do you mean, Joe Blackwell? Bye, Guapa. Bye, Chips Vlog. Bye, Team. Mami Tita! Mami Tita, say hi to Aranda. Bye, Kumdap. That's my auntie from Japan, Tokyo. Where are you going? I'm going. Bye-bye. Mami Tita. Bye-bye, Mami Tis. See you on Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. BST.